a symbol of peace by helping this video achieve the like goal. Full details at the end of the video. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mango etc, and I'm here today to bring you another My Hero Academia What If. This time it being what if Bakugo got the One for All Part 2. So you haven't seen Part 1, go back and watch that, just so you know what the conditions surrounding why Bakugo ended up with the One for All in this scenario. So last video covered the entrance exam arc, and this video will cover the quirk apprehension test arc. So without further ado, let's hop right into the story. So we start off where we left off in the last chapter, where we have the teachers of UA still discussing the scores of the practical exam. The scores are still the same, but Deku, instead of coming the place he does in the original story, because he has no quirk in this what if scenario, he comes in dead last. Nobody will praise him for anything he does during the exam. However, it will be mentioned that he did display some hero traits when attempting to save Uravity. So the night after receiving the acceptance letter, Bakugo and All Might will meet at the beach. All Might will congratulate Bakugo on getting into UA before explaining to him that he hasn't told the other members of staff at the school about their relationship. He will also go on to mention that this year he will be a teacher at the school. This is something Bakugo wouldn't know at the time due to him getting a normal acceptance letter. In the original story, Deku got a video acceptance letter, so he would have seen All Might and then he would have therefore pieced it together from there, knowing that he's going to be a teacher at the school. But because Bakugo in this what if scenario, he just got a normal acceptance letter written and not written by the principal, but probably signed by the principal, he wouldn't know this fact as of yet. This would shock him a little bit, but he wouldn't say much about it. Bakugo will mention that he's having trouble coming to terms with the One for All, that he hasn't tried out yet, but he feels within himself if that he feels to give it a go, it will do more harm than good. All Might will give Bakugo the same vague advice that he gave Deku in the original story before running off because he was spotted by some random civilians passing by. So we skip over now to the first day of UA, with Bakugo's mom telling him to get a move on he'll be late. Bakugo will respond to this saying that he knows this already and that she should just butt out. After trading a few more anger-filled pleasantries, as I call them, Bakugo's mom and dad will say goodbye with a smile on their face as Bakugo goes off to his first day of school. So Bakugo makes it to his first day, but with Deku not making it onto the hero course, there is potentially an open slot within Class A and Class B. So what I was thinking to do is, and I leave it up to a vote really and truly, was either way a new original character will be created for this what if scenario. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide, will this new character, will this OG original character be in Class A or Class B? If this character does happen to end up within Class B, then that would mean I would be moving someone up from Class B up into Class A. So basically what I'm asking you guys is, would you rather have an original new character or have one of your favorites from Class B join the original cast? I'm going to leave this vote in basically the comment section of this video, but if you want to further discuss it anywhere else via Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, you can do so there as well. Also, if you do want to vote for the original character and you have some traits that you want this character to have, not just necessarily the quirk itself, but traits, is he over hyperactive, stuff like that, age, etc., gender, I'm open up for discussion for that, because I do believe that this new character, if going to be in Class A, will be making their first appearance within the next part. So if you want to take part in this OG new character, or just having thrown another character from Class B in, let me know in whatever shape or form is easiest for you. I've rambled on about this long enough. Let's get back to the story. So we are now within Class A, with the students arriving one after the other, talking amongst themselves until Eraser has arrived. He introduces himself before telling them that the scheduled events that were planned, yeah, we ain't doing them. I need you guys to change into your gym clothing and then meet me outside. So that's what essentially happens, and this is where Class A will find out that they're not doing the planned stuff, the open ceremony, etc. They will now be taking a test, a gym test, exercises from a gym test that they would usually do when they were younger, only now with an added twist. Before, they were not allowed to use the quacks, but now he wants them to use the quacks. He's encouraging them to use the quacks just so he can see what they are capable of. So Eraserhead calls Bakugo up to give a demonstration. Eraserhead asks Bakugo to throw a baseball as far as he can throw it, obviously with using this quirk. Before he pitches the baseball, Bakugo has the following inner thoughts. I still can't successfully use the 1-4, but ever since I got that quirk, it feels like my explosion quirk has leveled up. He launches the baseball into the sky, scoring 805.2 meters. Everybody is impressed by Bakugo's throw and praises him for it. This is when Eraserhead feels like the class isn't taking this seriously enough and threatens to kick the person out who scores the lowest within the test. So we go through the test now, me and some of the other members of Class A, and of course learning their quirks in the process. Bakugo achieves personal best in all exercise, but with a better score than he does in the original story. Because Deku is not present, a lot of what usually happens goes amiss. Eraserhead tells the students that he was lying about getting rid of this lowest scoring student. In this what if scenario, because Bakugo would be using the boosted explosions of his quirk, he now scores number 1 within the class. Eraserhead still meets up with All Might, who is watching from a distance the whole time. They still discuss why he didn't expel the lowest scoring student, to which Eraserhead would tell him he saw no need to, as all his students have potential within them. Skip to the next day after their English lesson and lunch. They have their first hero lesson with All Might. He meets them in the classroom and tells them that they'll be having battle training and that they should suit up. Everyone gets changed into their hero costume for the first time, excitedly awaiting the lesson. And that is where the arc ends, so this is where I'm going to end the video as well. If this video gets 10 likes within a week, I will have the next part out within 4 weeks. This is to allow for those who want to contribute to the creation of the all-new character if they are joining Class A. For those who want to contribute to the character creation, the deadline for suggestions is 2 weeks. This then gives me 2 weeks to script, record and edit the next part so you can have it out on time. But remember, this only happens if we hit the like goal. So like always guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.